Hey, it's Darve. We're into Argent Tower. So as soon as this text is gone and the screen fades in, look to the left and then go this way. And then try and do a few micro missile damage boosts off the ground. This essentially. And then just B-hop this way. Now for this part, we want to do a real boost to the top of these crates there. If you have a lineup like this, you can essentially aim between this black pipe and this left part of this 0. As you are lined up like this, just hold forward. And you see you'll instantly just boost off. Another thing you can do if you don't want to do that and you find it annoying, just jump into the ledge and then boost up. Really simple. And can also do that, doesn't really matter. Now come this way and try and do a few micro missile damage boosts here. And then jump onto the rail and then jump up here. Jump up here and then go left. Then hit the secret here. Now, there's essentially two things we can do in this level. We can do a strat that is 8 seconds faster than a slightly slower strat we can also do. So for the fast strat, you would essentially skip this Argent cell and instead grab the Argent cell that's inside of the tower that you will grab when you're grabbing the final secret. But if you don't want to do that, because that whole sequence is really tight, you can also just grab this Argent cell instead and just lose like 8 seconds for essentially a safer strat. It doesn't really matter. So to show off the real route, I'm just going to skip this one, but you just know you have the option to grab this Argent cell. It doesn't really matter that much, especially not when you're starting out with this run. But yeah, just skip this for now, and then come this way, and then drop down here. Then go into this room, and grab the jump boots. So as soon as you grab the real boots, just walk out to the room, jump on the platform, and jump up here. Double jump to this pipe, and then double jump to this part. Now, the next part is we're gonna try and grab the red guard secret that's all the way in the back there. Now we're gonna use this rail to get like a really far rail boost all the way to the red guard secret there. So we're gonna approach the rail. We're not gonna jump on the rail. We're just gonna jump, hold S and press W as soon as we come down and we hit the ledge or the rail. This essentially. And there we hit the secret. And then simply just reload the checkpoint. Now, if you don't want to do that real boost, you can do a different real boost. Simply reload the checkpoint after grabbing the boots, and you'll spawn over here. Make your way over here, and then just simply approach this rail, and we're just going to do the real boost from here instead of that rail. We're going to look a little bit to the right, and then boost off. And then we're going to just try and hit this secret. It can be a little iffy sometimes. But yeah, here's another way you can hit this secret. You essentially want to try and hit these boxes because these boxes will block your boost when you're coming from the right. But yeah, that's another way to grab that secret if you really want to. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a real boost off that ledge to go to the balcony or this room and grab the secret that's on the left of this room, just outside of this room on the balcony. We're going to boost off the rail to get to the classic level all the way up there on the tower. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna approach this rail. This time we're gonna approach it like this. We're gonna hop onto the rail. Just, take notice of this thing on the ground, and then look for this like white, very vague white shadow on the ground. So your lineup would look essentially something like this, and then do a quick S and W tap. Not like that. That's like very high. A bit lower, like this, and then just jump onto the room over here. Now, go outside, hit the secret, come over here, and we're gonna jump onto this ledge over here. I'm just gonna do another build boost off this ledge. Fall into the classic level over here, and just land down here, because there's no fall damage in this classic level. You can safely just fall down here. It's pretty easy. Now, grab the secret over here, and then come to this pillar, and then essentially just wiggle yourself through the side of this pillar. Super easy. Then fall down. and fall on this pillar without any textures. And then turn the other way, and we're gonna essentially jump on one of these things that stick out, but the lower one over here. So one thing to take note of is do not actually hold forward and then jump, because then you'll get stuck. You can get stuck here like everywhere, but essentially jump and then hold forward. That's your way of getting onto this ledge. So jump and hold forward. As soon as you reach this part, you want to drop down, and then as soon as you are about to touch the ceiling of that room, simply double jump so you won't get a hard fall, and then you can just drop into the room and grab the last secret. Something like this. Hug the wall, and you got the last secret. And then simply just reload the checkpoint. Now for the next part, we're going to do a very big boost all the way until the tower there. So call it the big boy boost. So come this way and look for this triangle on the ground. Now when you found the triangle, line up like this, essentially in between these two things over here. So line up like this and stand up. As soon as you stand up, look for this thing on the ground and line up exactly like this. So essentially like the middle of this thing on like the black part. Now we're gonna boost off this rail, and we're gonna boost all the way up until the tower, and we want to aim towards this part of the tower, so essentially below this brown part of the tower. So yeah, line up like this. You can either do it with buffered inputs. I like to do it with no buffered inputs. You can do it with buffered inputs. You can buffer a spacebar and a jump input here. I'm just gonna do it with no buffered inputs. So just press spacebar and W, boost off, look up, and then boost all the way up until the tower and hit the checkpoint over here. Now as soon as you get up here, the next objective is to grab the Gauss cannon that's down there. Now there's a few ways you can get down here. You can essentially just fall down and try and land the lip of this edge over here. But I personally find it pretty scary. There's still fall damage, and you can die of fall damage here. So what I personally like to do is I like to go off to the left here, hit this part of the elevator, double jump as soon as you get down here, and then just grab the Gauss cannon as soon as you see it, and then simply just reload the checkpoint. Now as soon as we reload here, take out your Gauss cannon, move forward, hold backwards, and do a Gauss boost. Then be up off the ground here so you can instantly touch the door. Now for the next part, we're gonna do this fight over here. We're gonna grab the invulnerability pickup. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna grab the Argent cell down low, and then we're gonna trigger the final secret in the final countdown, essentially. So I'm gonna show you how that goes. So open the door. And then as soon as you get up, look to the right and do a Gauss boost here. Take your rocket launcher and try and shoot some enemies there. As soon as the countdown starts going, grab the invulnerability pickup, do a 180, and then drop down here. Grab the armor, boost to the left here. And grab the Argent cell, and as soon as the choice pops up, press left and instantly press enter. Then boost backwards. Do a B up, boost this way, double jump, fall down, and then jump at this part, trigger the final secret as soon as the final cutscene is going. So yeah, that's a little bit scary. Like I said, you can essentially also just skip that part. If you think that's too scary, you can just grab the Argent cell at the start, and then you can pretty much just jump off where the armor is, and then just boost backwards one time, and then you should have no issues grabbing that secret, and you'll have a lot of extra time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in Challenger Sanctum.